So did you know about GDSEs before attending this event? Yes, tap on the red one. No, tap on the blue one. Okay, so 18 people knew about it and 20 didn't. Great. Now starts the real quiz. When do you think the GDSE program was launched for the first time? Was it 2019, red, 2017, blue, 2018, yellow, 2020, green? What do you think? So 17 people answered correct. Yes, GDSC program was founded by Google in 2017. Before 2017, we didn't have anything like GDSCs, and in 2017, we started having developer student clubs, which are now known as Google Developer Student Clubs. So let's move on to the next one. So the high score is this: Vinny, Abhi, D, Manpo, Yashvi Gupta. So, how many GDSCs are there in India in 2021? What do you think? 100 to 200, 50 to 100, 250 to 300, 350. Wow, 18 people answered correct. So, the majority of people knew it. Yeah, so we have about 350 GDSCs. Yeah. So we have 350 plus GDSC. 350 plus means somewhere around 355 or 356. The exact number would be less than 360. So in India, there are only 350 campuses that have GDSCs. And guess what? Kalindi is one of them now. So are you all excited to know more about GDSCs? So where was the GDSC Leads India Summit held in 2018 and 2019? Where is this? Guess. So it was in Goa. Wow, D is making a record. So the GDSC Lead Summit in 2019 and 2018 was held in Goa. It was a 3-day summit sponsored fully by Google, and students attended several hands-on workshops and seminars that were, organized and conducted by Googlers themselves. It took place at the Leela in Goa, and it was really an amazing event that you would say that it was the most important factor in attracting more colleges to starting GDSCs. Okay, now last question. How many students said they got jobs, internships, in product based companies because of their experience at GDSCs? What do you think? Yeah, it's 84%. So, a whopping 84% people reported that after joining GDSCs, they got better internships and job opportunities, and that too in product based companies. You do understand what are product based companies, right? Companies that work on their own products like Amazon. So, can you imagine the prospects of joining a GDSC? Drop down your responses in the chat box. What do you think? Are you excited about GDSCs now? Wow, so Abhi won the quiz. D is second, and Tanya is third. Great. Congratulations, Abhi, D, and Tanya. So, with this, let's end the quiz and begin our session. Hey everyone, I'm Sharanya Srivastav, a student at Kalindi College, University of Delhi, and I will be your host today for today's event, that is GDSC Kalindi Hello World. So, are you all excited to begin the session? Are you all excited to know more about GDSC Kalindi? Yes, I see a lot of yes. Yay, that's the excitement. Join now. So let's start. Hello everyone and welcome to Google Developer Student Club GDSC Kalindi DU's info session, that is Hello World. We are here to say hello to the world because we are launching for the first time. So, a little about the organizers of this event. So, the organizers and faculty advisors are Dr. Nana Hasija, that is our principal ma'am, the principal of Kalindi College. The next is Dr. Pankaj Kumar, the head of Department of Vocation at Kalindi College. And the next is Mr. Rajiv Kumar Rai, our official faculty advisor of GDSC Kalindi and assistant professor at Department of Vocation, Kalindi College. And me, your lead, and a final year student at BVOC Web Designing, Department of Vocation, Kalindi College. So let's get started, everyone. Hello world, GDSC Kalindi. So first of all, I would like to talk about what are GDSCs. So GDSCs are Google-powered communities launched in 2017. It is a teach and learn community, or you can say groups of communities. Basically, it is run by students and it is also managed by students. Google is providing us resources and opportunities to execute certain kind of tasks, or I would say uh, problem solving projects that are kind of in line with whatever students are learning through these courses. So it is open to all students from all undergraduate or graduate courses. Yes, you heard me right, not just undergraduate students, but if you are doing a master's as well, you can still enroll in a GDSC nearby you. Suppose if you are a student of MCA, you can still join us. And for undergraduate students, I would say that it is not just limited to students of BSc computer science or any field that is related to computer science, but it is only but there is actually no restriction. Google itself says that if you are interested in any technology, that our doors are open for you. Even if you are a student of BA history, or if you are a student of BSc physics or chemistry, even then, if you are interested in any Google technology, and even if it's not a Google technology, if it's any technology that you want to learn and you think that joining a GDSC would help you, we would never say no to you. So you all are welcome to join us as members. So now next is why join a GDSC. So according to Google, there are 3 goals that are achieved by joining a GDSC. The first one is connect. So connecting and networking is a very important part of everyone's career. You have to meet other students, and especially in computer science, you have to meet others to know where you stand in the global market, right? So you get to hear, if you join our GDSC, if you join any GDSC, basically not just GDSC Kalindi, if you become a member of any GDSC, you will be getting to meet different students who are interested in different developer technologies. Suppose someone is interested in web development, someone is interested in Android development. And not just that, you will also get to know about a lot of different opportunities, because the more people you meet, the more you get to know about what's happening around you. Next is learn. So you will get to learn about a range of technical topics and gain new skills through hands-on workshops. Yes, we won't be going into books. We will be working with hands-on workshops. There will be events, webinars, talk shows, and in case college is open, there will also be offline workshop events where you will get to code your way out of any problem, right? Whatever we are working on. And yes, of course, there will be project building activities as well, both online and in person. That means we will be working on some projects. And for example, I would like to tell you about our first project that GDSC is planning, that would be launching the official website of GDSC, and it won't be a random website that we would be getting from GoDaddy or something, but we would be building the backend and front end from scratch. And throughout the journey, we would be learning how a website is built, how a website is deployed, and everything in between. Next is grow. Sorry. So Grow, what do you understand by grow? Tell me in the chats. Yeah. So grow is to apply your learnings. Whatever you will learn in GDSC, you are going to apply all that. You're going to work on it then. Like we will be having some programs, some 1 month workshops where you will be getting to learn about front end, or you'll be getting to learn about cloud computation or anything similar to that. And then we will be taking it all up and implementing it in to solve real life local problems. Yeah, the word is local here. You have to focus on local. That means we will be working on problems around us. The problems, suppose it could be a problem in our college, it could be anything. Maybe you are having issues tracking your own attendance and you don't know how many more classes you need to attend to have a minimum attendance, to make sure that your marks don't go down. So we could be building apps related to that. But yeah, we'll be doing that after learning. So what is the aim of joining GDSC? That is to connect, to learn, and to grow. Now, upcoming opportunities. So yeah, so GDSC Kalindi has a 1 year plan, a 1 year session. Basically, any GDSC is always active for one whole year. Then another cycle of GDSC starts. So our 1 year cycle started in July, but because of paperwork and other issues, we are a bit delayed. But now we are back in full speed. So our first program is Cloud Study Jams. That is going to start from 27 September and it will go on until 27 October. And in the Cloud Study Jam, you all will get to learn about Google Cloud. I will be talking about it in later slides. So let's move on. So next is Hacktoberfest. Hacktoberfest is a huge fest. That is a national level fest. Or you could say it's a group of communities coming together to organize really big hackathons. And whoever participates in Hacktoberfest gets a lot of benefits. Like if your team, you will be participating in teams, and if you win something, or even if you make it to the quarter finals or semi-final rounds, you will get to know how real world problems are solved by building solutions. Next is Google's special Android study jams. So in Android so in Android study jams, we'll be dealing with Android using Kotlin. Yeah, Kotlin is a language that is Google's go-to language to build Android apps. And it would be a 1 month program that would be stretched from 1st of November. That is the tentative date, but the date may go back. The date could shift a bit. Maybe it would start in the end of October or a few days later in November. It's not exactly 1 November, but yeah, Android Study Jams is going to take place in November. It would be a 30-day event where you will be attending classes, not exactly classes, I would say YouTube sessions or Google Meet sessions with our facilitator. And in those sessions, you will get to know how to code from scratch. Even if you don't know Android, even if you don't know coding, if whether you know the basics or not, you will be taught from scratch, and the language would be Kotlin. And by the end of first month, you will get to learn how to build a basic app, right? So are you all excited for Android study jams? Yeah, that's cool. So Android study jam is really one of the most interesting events, but let's talk about it later. Next is Explore ML. Explore ML is also Google's event. It's a program of 30 days. Explore ML, what do you think it is? Any guesses? Yeah, so Explore ML is that program that is going to teach you about how Google AI works. Yeah, the artificial intelligence technologies that Google uses, how do they work? You will get to learn that and you will get to use that as well. So it is all about machine learning and Google artificial intelligence modules. And we won't be talking about it now because it's quite far away. It's in December, but we'll get to know about it more as time passes. So next is Winter of Code 2.0. Winter of Code 2.0 is a national event, a national level event where all the GDSCs in India, there are about 350 GDSCs, and all of them will be coming together to host this event. And this event will probably, we cannot say right now, but this event will be sponsored by big communities like GitHub or Microsoft or Code Forces. They will all come together, and Winter of Code will be a series of events. Actually, it will go on for a week, and you will get to participate in hackathons or different kinds of challenges, and there will be a lot of webinars and seminars related to different technologies. Next is more hackathons, study jams, fests, and other opportunities. So basically, this is what's going to happen until the end of this year. And after that, in the next 6 months, there will be more hackathons, more study jams, and a lot of fests also. There might be fests in December as well. So keep your eyes and ears open, because a lot is going to come in the next few months. And last is Google Solution Challenge 2022. Google Solution Challenge is a very interesting annual event that happens every year, and I'm going to talk about it later. So let's explore more about Cloud Study Jams. So what is Cloud Study Jams? So it is a program to familiarize students of all GDSE partnered colleges and campuses with Google Cloud concepts. So do you guys know about Google Cloud? Have you ever heard about Google Cloud? Cool. Yes. So if you guys have heard about Microsoft Azure or Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud is something similar to that. You will, if you enroll in this program, you will be given access to Quick Labs. Quick Labs is an online platform where you can work on code labs, you can study there and then implement it right then and there. You don't need to have it in your system. You don't need to have any specific devices to run it. You will do it all on Quick Labs. And what are the benefits? So the benefits are certificate. Of course, you will get a certificate from Google. Yes, you will get a certificate, and there will be I think 2 tracks. We will announce the details very soon. So the 2 tracks would be giving you separate certificates. If you finish the first track, you will get one certificate. If you finish the second track, you will get another certificate. And of course, there will be badges. Those will be badges like you can show them off on your LinkedIn or on your social media that yeah, I completed Google Cloud certification and this is my badge. And those badges will be recognized by all sorts of organizations, and goodies for all participants who complete the track. So by goodies, I mean stuff like t-shirts or laptop bags with Google Cloud logos that you can show off to your friends. All participants who complete the minimum number of tracks will get to receive those goodies. And so when the it will start on 27 September and it will go on for a month until 27 October. So how to join it? So you have to attend our pre-GCP info session that is going to happen next week. Our Google Cloud facilitator, Sonakshi, she is also the president of Satva and a third-year student of CS Honors. She is here in the meet actually. So she will be your facilitator. What she is going to do is she is going to get trained by Googlers, and then she will come back and teach it all to us. That how Googlers taught us, she'll pass it down to us about Google Cloud. So make sure you do attend her session that is going to take place next week. There she is going to tell you everything related to Google Cloud that you need to know before starting the event. And the forms are coming out on 21 September. 21 September is Tuesday. The next Tuesday, the forms for enrolling in Google Cloud Study Jams will be out. But this is a tentative date. It may be released on 22 instead of 21. You will get to know about all of it through our social media channels. Now, next is Android Study Jams. So Android Study Jams is one of the most interesting programs in Google because you get to know how to create an app in just 1 month. So it is going to teach you about Android development. And yes, again, it is open to everyone. Whether you're a student of a computer science related course or not, you can enroll in it. And it is exclusively for Kalindi students. Yeah, exclusively. So first priority will be given to anyone who is enrolled in Kalindi College. And after that, if you are not from Kalindi, if there are seats left, you would still get a chance to enroll in it if maximum Kalindi students have enrolled in it. Benefits, again, there will be certificates, as I told you, badges that you can show off on social media, and of course, goodies for the best performers and opportunities. More opportunities. By more opportunities, what I mean is that if there will be some competitions after the end of the Android Study Jam program, in those competitions, you will get to submit your app, like whatever you built through in that 1 month now, you will get to submit it. And if that app is selected, in those competitions. If you win any of those competitions, you can even get a chance to, post your app on Play Store or something. So about this, the details will come when Android Study Jam launches. Right now, we just have the tentative dates, so we cannot give you more details. And when it's going to happen in November 2021, and how to join, well, become a part of GDSC Kalindi's Android team that is going to form very, very soon. So keep an eye out on the core team recruitments if you want to attend Android Study Jams. And yes, anyone can attend, but only one student can become the facilitator. Like in GCP, Sonakshi became the facilitator. So similarly, in Android Study Jams as well, only one student from Kalindi can become a facilitator, and that facilitator will get to go and get trained by Googlers themselves. Then he or she actually, we are a girls' college, so she will come back and teach it to us, the rest of the students, and rest of the students can just enroll in it and learn the same stuff from her. And also, students who are not can also become a part of Android Study Jams, but they won't be able to become a facilitator. They will be able to participate in our events and competitions that would happen at the end of the study jams after the 30 days, but they can't become a facilitator. But yes, you can always come to learn with us. Now, next is Google AI Explore ML. So what is it? Have you heard about it? Google AI Explore ML. You must have seen some students on LinkedIn from other colleges becoming Explore ML facilitators or having those certificates. You must have seen them, right? If you are a computer science student, you must have definitely seen them. So Google AI or Explore ML is basically an exclusively GDSC program. It is only for those students who are enrolled or a member of a GDSC. So yeah, if you are a member of GDSC Kalindi, then only you can attend this program and gain its benefits. Because if you're not a member, you cannot join this program. So in this program, you will get to know about Google's AI and ML technologies, like what exactly Google is using to, like for example, you must have I bet you all use Google Assistant, that lady who helps you out with your notes, with your reminders or anything. So you're going to learn how that, what is the backend behind that Google Assistant AI. And benefits, again, benefits are certificates for everyone who completes the minimum number of tracks, badges from Google itself that you can show off, goodies for goodies and more opportunities for best performers. Yeah. So again, there will be some programs and events that will be happening at the end of the year. After this 30-day program, yeah, this will again be a 30-day event. And after this event is over, there will be competitions related to this event only. And if you built a project throughout those 30 days by learning this, you can showcase that project. And if that project is really good, you may win something for that. The details of this will be out by the end of November, because the program is going to take place in December 2021. And how to join? You have to become a part of GDSC Kalindi's AI and ML team. And you don't have to become a part of the core team. You can just join GDSC as a member and you will be able to attend this program. Even if you are not from Kalindi, if you are a member of our GDSC, then you can attend. Now, next is Google Developer Student Club's flagship annual event, that is Google Solution Challenge. So Google Solution Challenge is an annual program that happens all over the world. Yeah, it's not just an India thing. It's not just a Delhi University thing, or not just a state level thing. It's actually a global level program, a global level challenge. What's going to happen is this challenge is you have to you can be a team or you can be a whole GDSCs. Even some GDSCs participate in it. What they do is they solve real world problems through Google technologies. You have to use any of the Google technology that you learn. It could be Android, it could be Google Cloud, or it could be Google AI and ML, or it could be a mix of all of them. And you have to build something that solves a real life problem. So I would like to give you an overview of what happened last year. So the 2021 Solution Challenge had a mission that was to solve for one or more of the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, using Google technologies. So you can see all these 17 goals that are no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, or gender equality, or climate action. So you will have to build, if you want to participate in Google Solution Challenge, you have to build a project that is aligned in solving any of these 17 problems, or you can more than one of these 17 problems. and you can submit it, and there will be only 10 people selected. Actually, first there are 50 people selected from all over the world, 50 people or 50 teams, and those 50 teams are then mentored by and guided by Google, and then out of those 50, top 10 are selected, and those top 10 get a lot of benefits from Google itself. And because they won this challenge, they even end up getting sponsorships. They end up starting their own thing. Like if someone built an app, they start working on it real time. And then lastly, the top three get a Chromebook from Google. Yeah, those top three winners who solved any United Nations SDGs get a Chromebook and more benefits for 1 year, a lot of subscriptions like Pluralsight subscriptions and all. So if you are interested, you should start preparing for this challenge already, because it's only 6 months away. Now that we are done with what is GDSC, why GDSC, and all its details regarding the next 6-7 months, let's talk about the team structure. So GDSC Kalindi is still in its seedling stage. We are not yet completely formed. We don't have all the members. So yes, we welcome you all to join us, and we'll be having these teams in. This is a very fluid structure. It may change in future. So first team would be management. The management team, anybody can join it. It would be better if you are familiar with any technology, but even if you're not and you are a student of entrepreneurship or something, and you want experience in leading teams, managing tasks and events and people, then I would definitely recommend you to apply to management team. And cloud team would be specifically working on cloud technologies like the Google Cloud program we talked about earlier. So cloud team would be talking about everything related to cloud and servers and stuff like that, and you will get to learn it hands on. Next is the Android team. Android team would be, I bet a lot of second year students would be interested in Android. I heard from them, right? Who all are interested in Android? Drop your names. Yeah. So Android team will be working on building real apps. Yeah. We'll be learning. Google will be providing us resources to learn Android using Kotlin, or you can also use Java if you want. There is no such restriction that you have to know only a specific language. And even if you don't know Android but you are interested in Android, you can still join the Android team, and you will get to work on several different projects, and maybe you will be a contributor in GDSC Kalindi's own app. So next is data science, AI and ML team. This team would be working on, as the name suggests, data science, artificial intelligence and machine learning. And a lot of you might be interested in this one. Who all are interested in data science, AI and ML teams? And yeah, we might bifurcate this team into two different teams depending on the number of people who are interested and number of people who actually make it to the final team. So how many of you are interested in data science, AI and ML team? Cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I knew it. Android, data science, AI, and ML. These are really hyped up, and we all really, really want to learn these. Next is cybersecurity. I am very happy to say this, that some third year students in our college are actually interested in forming a cybersecurity team, like Hansika Saxena and all. They we didn't expect to have a cybersecurity team. We were not planning on it, but now that we have 4-5 people, we will be having more resources. We will also be approaching some mentors, and you all will get to get some training, some sort of guidance. I know cybersecurity is not just hacking. There is a lot more to cybersecurity, and cybersecurity team might be small in the beginning, but yeah, if you're interested, I would suggest that even if you don't know anything about cybersecurity, please do apply for this team, because later on we will be approaching some mentors that are outside of Kalindi, some off-campus mentors who will be providing us trainings and help us learn cybersecurity and its concepts. And then last, there would be more extended teams depending on what more the students of Kalindi are interested in. For example, there might be a design team, because I know a lot of students from our college are interested in UI and UX and related stuff, front end design. So yes, there might be a separate team for design, and web development is a given. That team has to be there. So I didn't write it here. Web development team would be building websites and all. And later on, based on the interests of students, we can have more teams, because we don't have any such restriction that no, we only have to have this kind of team or this kind of team. So be happy that whatever technology you're interested in, if you have enough people, like even if we have four or five people who are interested in that, then we'll definitely be making a team on that. So now please drop down your doubts or anything you would like to ask me related to GDSC. On more than one course. Okay, yeah, of course you can enroll in more than one course. There is no restriction. You can join as many courses you want. That is why these courses are coming one after another and not at the same time. Do we need to show previous projects? Okay, if you want to become a part of the core team, of course you need to show some previous projects, because the core team would be very small. But yeah, in extended teams, anyone who doesn't even have projects can also join to learn and build projects throughout the year. No. Yes, that's the biggest benefit. Nothing is paid in GDSC. You will have to pay 0 rupees. You don't have to pay anything to be part of the GDSC. Anything for web. Of course, there is something for web. There will be a separate web development team. Is there any class for these courses? Of course, every program, Sahar, every program is going to be for 30 days. And in those 30 days, we'll be conducting study jams. Study jams would be classes on Google Meet or YouTube. What is the time period for such courses? Yeah, most of the courses would be around 30 days. The major three courses, Cloud Study Jams, Android Study Jams, and Explore ML, would be 30-day events. But there will be other events going on as well. Those might be, it could be a 1 or 2 day event or a 7-day event, depending on what you are learning. Is it exclusive for Kalindi? Yes, actually the thing is it is exclusive for Kalindi, but even if you're not from Kalindi and you want to learn, you're from some other nearby college, you can still join us and enroll in our courses. But there might be some kind of restrictions, like the swags or goodies that we would be receiving from Google are only exclusive for Kalindi students, and you will be getting it only if you are a student of Kalindi. But if you are from another college, of course, you would be getting a certificate at least for whatever courses you have done. Yeah, so the teams are going to launch very soon. We are going to do this in the coming week. All the teams, recruitments for all the teams are going to open up in the coming week. And you can go to our Instagram page, that is GDSC_Kalindi. And there we'll be updating you about all our recruitment. We will certificate also after doing these courses, and how we will come to know about the courses. Yeah, so you have to keep an eye on our social media, or you can join our WhatsApp and Telegram groups. The links for the same would be shared with you through your mail, the same one through which you RSVP. Yeah, you will be getting a certificate only after you enroll in the course. Yes, of course, there will be a UI and UX team. Yes, a student can join more than one teams if they have time and if they can do it. Of course, we'll be along with these teams, we will be having a separate team of mentors, off campus mentors. Those mentors are going to guide you throughout your they will be having meetups with you once in a week or once in a month. I cannot guarantee that, because mentors would be working professionals from different technological fields. Like we would be having a web developer who would be helping us, guide us on building websites, and then we might be having some Android developer as well, who is experienced in actually building real-time Android apps, and they are going to guide us on how to build it and solve our problems. So yeah, we will get guidance from Googlers as well as off-campus mentors. No, you don't have to join our team, but you will have to become a member of GDSC. For that, you will have to go to the official page of GDSC that we will be sharing soon. After this event, you will get to receive all the links through your email. Any more questions? Yeah, the session is almost over. The Q&A is over. That's all we had to tell you about. This is basically what GDSE is all about. Okay, you are already enrolled in Cloud Track, and my access would expire on 30th, I guess. Yes, you will have to re-enroll for this program. In case people who have already enrolled in GCP, already enrolled on Quick Labs, what they have to do is they have to create, either you have to create another email ID or you will have to re-enroll. But re-enrolling might be a problem if you are using the same Gmail ID. So try using a new email ID when you register for it, and the forms will be out on 21st of September. And in case not 21st, they will be out on 22nd of September. And I'm dropping a link below where you can get connected with all the social media channels of GDSC. So everyone go to flow.page/GDSC underscore Kalindi. There you will get to see everything. You will get to, if you scroll down, you will find out the link to our WhatsApp group, and you will also get to know about our Telegram channel. You can join our Telegram channel. That's the most reliable source I would recommend, because there is no limit to that group. Even if 257 participants are there, you can still join it. So it won't be a problem. And you will always get instant updates about any event or whatever is happening. And also, aside from these programs, there will be more events in partnership with other GDSCs. Like there is one more GDSC in Delhi University, that is SRCASW, that is Shahid Rajguru College GDSC. That GDSC and us are going to organize some events in collaboration with each other. It could be, a 7-day workshop on HTML and CSS, or how to build your own online portfolio. We'll be doing all sorts of interesting workshops. So make sure you join our socials. I will also drop down our Instagram handle. You can just go to GDSC underscore Kalindi on Instagram and you'll find our page, and you'll get to know about almost every update there. We update it regularly. So if someone doesn't have any more questions, I guess our time is already up. We have, it's 6:33 p.m. Great. Thank you everyone for coming. And I hope I'll see you all there in the core team recruitments. And in case anyone has any kinds of doubts, please do reach out to us on our social media, our Instagram and Telegram handles, and make sure you go to our Flow page so that you are in touch with whatever is happening in GDSC and all our social media channels in one place. So thank you for coming, everyone. And I hope you all would be interested in joining GDSC and attend all of our events. Thank you, everyone.